Hello everyone! It's been a little minute since I've shown my face, so sorry about that. For anyone who is new here, hi, my name is Remora. I have a little bit of brain fog right now, I'm not even gonna lie, sorry. Get it together, Rem, get it together. Ooh, Lord. Hi, hello. For anyone who is new here, my name is Remora Jewel. I am your local bard lock, here to take you along on my adventures, tell stories, get us into trouble. Yeah, that sort of thing. Thank goodness that the week is almost done. Holy crap. I'm so tired. So tired. But it's okay. Trying to think of how to word this. Well, first off, apologies for anyone who was in the stream last night. The way I ended stream so abruptly, I ended up having a little bit of a health issue, so getting old sucks. I'm gonna just say that. Getting old sucks, and learning that your body doesn't operate the same way as, you know, when you were 15. It sucks. Good Lord. I'm still struggling with how I can go about eating the way I want while also coming to terms that I have to, of course, work out, and I hate working out, so I'm very tired because last night was stressful, and then on top of that, I've been pushing myself to get back into working out. So I've been doing squats now, because I work from home. So I am sitting like 80% of my shift. So I have to force myself to get up and walk. But on top of that, I have to make myself work out at home, because otherwise it's just not going to happen. So I've been trying to do daily walks, and now I'm incorporating squats into every time I finish a certain amount of requests, 10 squats. So I got 40 done today, so that's really good. I know I also need to do something with my core, because squats and walking is all good and all, like good cardio, but like I need to get rid of this midsection. It's, oh my god. I didn't used to be this way. Like, I'm not fat by any means necessary, but I used to be a lot thinner, and I used to be a lot more active because I used to work in the kitchen. So, I mean, you have no choice but to be up on your feet for 8 to 10 hours, especially when you're working at a very prestigious place. So, you know. Hi, Icy. Then let's get into the stream and make it a nice mellow one. Absolutely. Want me to send you a 30-minute workout you can do each morning? It includes your core. Yes, please. Yes. Please and thank you. I will take anything I can. Now, if I do it or not, I gotta force myself. I'll always say, yes, please send me stuff, and then I have to talk myself into actually doing it. Ugh. Yeah, now I'm trying to be better with my eating as well, so I hate it, but I have a salad here, because at least it's filling, and it'll get me through the stream at least. So, you know, take care of your body when you're young, so that when you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, your body isn't breaking down, you know? I'm not trying to lose any limbs or come out with a whole bunch of, you know, issues. I mean, I'm not trying to be on pills for the rest of my life, so I need to take care of my body now while I'm still young and healthy enough to do it. Okay, I didn't do too bad on this salad. Okay, yeah, this one wasn't too bad. I did a spring mix with some shredded cheese, some roasted sunflower seeds, and buttermilk ranch. Not bad. Not bad. I do want to start getting back into making like my healthier meal preps and stuff. I was doing that for a while, and then I started slacking a little bit. Shoot, now you got me wondering what my cyst looks like now. I promise you, I really don't look that different. It's really just internal stuff going on. Like, trust me, I didn't go from like 130 something to the next contestant for 600-pound life. I can promise you that. But it's really just like burning off fat. I think that's what that is, because I've become so sedentary now. Like, I'm not out of shape, but I'm for sure not like peak athleticism, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just know that I need to be better about how I eat, because I do have family health risks that, you know, I'm gonna say it. I had a really bad high blood pressure spike last night. Like, my blood pressure bottom number was 100 something. So, yeah. But that was on me, because I didn't realize that the food I had made the night prior, I made way more than what the serving size said to. So that was completely on me. That was 100% on me. I take full responsibility on that. I need to be better about looking at what the serving sizes are and stuff like that. So I spiked my blood pressure really bad, and I had to basically crash it, or else I was going to the emergency room. And I did not want to do that, because I don't have emergency room money. So, yeah. But everything got taken care of last night, thankfully. Today, I'm feeling way better, if not just a little tired. But again, walking outside today was extremely windy. And then on top of that, doing 40 squats. I think yesterday I did 20. But I also wasn't feeling good the entire day. So, you win some, you lose some. But, yeah. Yeah, I promise you, I don't look any different than how you saw me before, Icy. I just need to take better care of my heart. So, over the weekend, I'm going to compile some more healthy lunch meals that I can prep for myself, and just try to be better about doing the at-home exercises. Like, we have a built-in, I say we have a built-in gym, but it's really just the garage got converted into a gym, so there's stuff that I can use in there, but I'd really rather just use my own body. I hate lifting weights. I really do. I know I need to, but baby steps. Alright. Y'all didn't come here to see me eat and complain about my health issues. Y'all came to watch the games. So, let's get right into it. Oh yeah. Before we start, I do want to let you guys know that, we will officially be able to hit the road tomorrow with the spring equinox. I've already packed up my travel bags. I've gotten my provisions ready. I hit up the armory, replied all of my stock, you know, so we're good to go. And tomorrow is the official day that we're going to get back out on the road and adventuring. So be prepared for some new scenery every few streams or so. I'm really excited. But all right, let's do this, Johnny. There we go. There we go. Okay. Why you no do the thing? Why you no show? Yay, adventuring! I love the lore implications. I do my best. Alright, so I do need to, like, get this game, like, actually showing. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. It should be good. It should be good. There we go. Alright, so where we last left off, I believe it was a day before the full moon. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how badly this is gonna go. Well, let me just fix this. There we go. Awesome. There we go. The one workout I still want to try someday is wife cardio, but I heard you need a player 2 for the game. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Shut up. You're so annoying. If I eat a little bit while I'm doing this, forgive me. I do want to make sure that the salad doesn't wilt. Okay. No. There we go. Alright, so let me know if the audio needs to be turned up or not. I know the music's like pretty soft, so. Okay, so we handled Ruth already. We handled Mel, so now let's go to Jonas. You arrive at Jonas's home. You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. I don't think there's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes to the door. Yes, it's spell time. More like smell time. All that cologne, is all that cologne really necessary? Do you have my spell or not? Oh my god. Just saying. Here you go. Love charm. Sweet deal. Alright, gotta go. Not so fast. First, you gotta tell me something. Who's it for? Hot people, obviously. Damn, dog. You're gonna need more of a spell, more than a spell for that. No, not me. Which is why I'm glad you're still here. Oh no. What do you need me to do this time? Please be my wing witch. What? You're what? Right. A wing witch. And what exactly does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Dog. No. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said maybe a break. Oh, maybe I need a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break? Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great. So I thought maybe you could use some more of those magic words. So you could use some more of those magic words again. Even though they only kind of worked last time. But it's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so... Wow, dog, you would cheat on me like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh boy, this love potion crap again. No, 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 don't worry. It's literally... We didn't make a love potion. It's just... help him get the confidence that he needs. Larissa! Hi! Good to see you! Excuse me, take it or leave it, pal. Maybe I should try out that new curse. No, please don't! What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get down on my knees and beg? Maybe. Right, of course. Oh, great winged witch Fortuna. Please say some magic words so that I may attract hot people. Jonas, please. Great winged witch Fortuna has a nice ring to it. You guess you could spare some magic words for Jonas again. But is this really worth your effort? Oh, great one. Damn, Fortuna, please, please don't let this go to your head, please. Very well. How about this? May you find love that is loyal and true. That is as loyal as true. Find love, find happiness, and all that stuff. May you see hot people wherever you go. No, the first one. May you find love that is as loyal as true. Beauty wouldn't be bad too. Great. I feel all juiced up. Are we talking about workouts? I want some tips. I want some tips. Been needing a new one, bro. Yeah, we were talking about it because I had a health scare last night and it really just put back into perspective that I need to be doing better. So I'm trying to get better about working out at home. So I do squats in between during shift, and I do a daily walk when I remember to, or if the weather is good enough for it. Because otherwise I try to make myself get on the treadmill if the weather is too cold or it's raining, but that's real hit or miss. It's a lot easier to just say, oh yeah, I'll do it later, if you're not going to go outside and do the walk. So, yeah. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Aren't you coming with me? No, I got shit to do, dog. Coming with you to where? I don't know. I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? Sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there. Luna! Yo, what's up? A health scare. I hope you're doing better today. Yes, I am. I'm doing way better today. Thank you. I did it to myself. I didn't pay attention to how much of a soup broth packet to put in. I did not pay attention that the serving size said 1/3, not the entire thing, and that thing is packed with sodium. So yeah, I almost offed myself by accident. It was not fun. I can laugh about it now because I'm okay, but last night was not fun. I abruptly ended stream and I could barely walk. My headache was so bad. Oh my god, so bad. So yeah, I need to do better about reading labels, especially the back of them and how much is actually on the back. Because again, when you're younger, you don't look at the back of the label. At least I didn't when I was younger. I just, ooh, this looks good, I'm gonna eat it. So yeah. Yeah, so I almost, I'm not gonna say that, but like, I messed myself up really bad last night by not paying attention to the back of this hot pot label. And I ended up spiking my blood pressure to like 100 something. So yeah. Yeah, I can't be trusted. Um, I apologize. Trust me, no one feels more bad about it than me. Yeah. So I just need to do better about what I'm eating, how I eat it, and doing more exercises during shift. Because I work from home and they don't micromanage me, so yeah. I have to be better about it. Point blank period. I'm too young to be trying to die of a heart attack simply because I had too much sodium, you know? Which reminds me, another bite of salad. But yeah, I promise I'm feeling way better today. Way better. Honestly, I think over the weekend I'm gonna go ahead and buy stuff to make sandwiches. So, yeah, I think that'll be good. Because this salad is good, but some sliced turkey in there would hit. Oh my god, it would hit. If you say so. What's wrong with the park? The parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as pickup spots. At least not for dates. But like, Gene runs the only restaurant bar thing in town. He'll just shove Madeleines in my face if I go there. No, 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 not the Rabbit Remora arc. No, absolutely not. I am eating a salad only because there is nothing else that I can eat in the house right now, okay? Because I didn't make dinner. So, no. I am not, and will never be, one of those, can I have a salad for dinner at some fucking fine dining restaurant, okay? Never. You will never get me there, okay? I'm having a salad only because I had a health scare, and I will be doctoring this up the next time. Nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope. That's different. That is different. There we go. He lets you eat them? Jealous? Maybe I can sneak you one. Fine, I'll come with you. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It is a nice day outside. How about that person? Eh. Or that one? Meh. Do you actually want to pick up hot people? Maybe hot people are overrated. I have an idea. What? Jonas takes off the charm and throws it. What? What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. Is Moonbell the kind of girl to order veggies at a nice restaurant, steamed veggies and sweets? So, yes and no. Like, it's kind of weird for me to think about her when she orders food because, you know, she is a humanoid rabbit, so like, would it be okay for her to eat meat? You know, like, I don't even know if rabbits actually eat meat. I don't know. So like, she has a humanoid form, so her body would need more than just vegetables, but also she is a humanoid rabbit, so I don't know. The moral implications of it all just, I leave it very vague. Why does that also sound like someone else I know? Just throw sushi in that order. And that's littering. Ah, maybe someone else will pick it up who needs it. It's such a nice day. I think I'd rather sit here without a care in the world. You fucker. Did you hear that? I never get tired of the outdoors. Not to mention I tan well. Hey, dog, do you hear? Jonas, I think there's something in the... Mel, on the other hand, she just burns. I remember one time she... He got a dog. He has a dog now. Look at the puppy! Jonas, your dog is mine. I swear to God, your dog is mine. Look at this dog! I want them. I want them. I want the dog. I want the dog. I want the dog. This is some bullshit. I want the dog. Wolf? No. That's not a wolf. Dougie! What the heck is wrong with it? Aw, he just needs some brushing in the bath is all. Oh my god, I love the actual dog barks in here. I wonder if he has a home. I don't see a collar. Does Flora have an animal shelter? Okay, I do love sushi more than I should. I can't even defend myself on that one. Oh? Eesh, sorry. No, of course, you don't want to go there. Of course not, buddy. Don't listen to the nasty witch. Bitch, what? We gonna fight. We're gonna fight. I'm not making you any more stuff. What are you gonna do then? Take him home? There you go. Yes! That was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about we get home and clean you up? That sound good, boy? Oh my god. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my god, you're so cute. I just want it. I want a pet. I want a pet. Oh my god. Let's get going then. Just think, maybe him and Ramsey can be friends. A bird and a dog as friends. I'm sure that'll go well. What a great day. Let's get going. Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all. First Dozy, now this dog. Look. I love dogs. I love dogs. I can't even say nothing. I love dogs so much. Alright. Talk to Jean. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk up to Jean's house. You smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you've smelled before. You knock on the door, and Jean opens it. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes! You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that? You've never had... Jean slams a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. It looks greasy. Eat it. Okay. I love this. You take a bite. What is this? This melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. Are you a kitchen witch? I'm so full of sleep. I'm so full I could sleep. That sandwich could tame a demon. Are you a kitchen witch? Have you really never had a grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my gran was a bit more relaxed on that concept. Want to learn how to make it? You teach me an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone can make it. I doubt that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of struggle with making grilled cheese, only because I don't know when is the best time to like flip it, so I accidentally make some very not. I mean, it's not burnt to a point where you know a smoke detector goes off, but it'd be looking a little brown, you know. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, and put some cheese on it. That's it? That's it. There really must have been something in that grilled cheese. No, it's just regular grilled cheese. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning. And churned the butter yourself? No, I purchased it from a farm in another village. And the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No, I'm still working on the madeleines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, of course they are. I was just saying. I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. It can be the same with magic, you know. A simple spell is better than a more complex one depending on the situation. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? I mean, bigger, showier, maybe too well? No. We're gonna go with the middle one. You're right, though. I do like to change my order and try new things, only in some places that it's not ordering the same thing. It's keeping the classics. There you go. Oh, okay. But let's be honest, you like to change up your order and try new things too. Yeah, you have to. You can't have the same thing over and over. Like, as much as I love certain meals and certain, like, foods, you can get tired of it. You have to change up your routine. You have to change up how many times you eat something. Like, there'll be times where we'll be doing, like, Asian meals for like weeks, and then we're like, okay, we're tired, we need to break it up, because as much as we love Asian food and trying out all these different cuisines and stuff, it can start to get overwhelming, so you gotta break it up. So as soon as I'm done with stream tonight, I'm making spaghetti and meatballs. Not that I did nothing, but I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics. Critics? Jean falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh, do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case. I'm lurking, but I'm off work 20 minutes. Yeah, let's go, let's go! You're almost out, you're almost out! You're almost out, Luna! Just survive, just survive! Hold on, I'm fixing my camera. There we go. There we go, that was bothering me. There we go. Okay, there we go. I have some favorites, but I do love to try new food too. It's a nice way to know new flavors for cooking and cultures too. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are 100% correct. You could curse them. You'd let me do that? Hey, Jean, don't threaten me with a good time now. I'll do it. I'll curse anybody who puts you down about your food. I'll straight up fuck them up, bro. Of course, I'd rather you get a positive review. But you know where to find me if that day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good? Thanks again for the grilled cheese! It must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. Ooh, another planetary system. The sun? The sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take note of that in my grimoire. Every time that we end up playing a game where I had to do the voice acting, I swear to God, it makes me want to do more voice acting. Let's talk to Naisha. Ooh, she looks like she is suffering. You walk into the studio and see Naisha cowering in a corner. Naisha, are you okay? Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell that I requested. Sure. Was it cleansing? Yeah. Incense, great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Not on me, no. Then how am I supposed to... You have a rat in there. I swear to God, you have a rat in there. It's that sound again. There's something else in here, isn't there? Okay, fine. Yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paints. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. But so much for smoking them out, since someone doesn't carry matches on them. Bitch, that's on you. Yes, I get it. Witches love burning stuff, but that doesn't mean we walk around carrying matches. Anyways, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing incense isn't strong enough for them. What do we do then? Great, another situation you're not great in. Meddling with the spirits is pretty advanced stuff. New objective. Survive. If you like doing it, maybe it's a sign you should. One day, one day. I just don't like... I don't know. I don't know. But maybe talking with them will help? Can't be that hard. Gran makes it look so easy. I'm Gran's best student. I guess try something. How bad could it go? No. Let's do that one. Well, we're going to have a chat with them. A chat? Just let me get a pot of tea with some biscuits then. Just salt will do. Have you got any? You're being serious? I've got salt. I use it for watercolor sometimes. Let me grab it. Naisha goes off and gets the salt. Here you go. Now, I need to know one thing before we start. Do you know what these creatures are called? The last witch called them... Fibbly Nibblies. Fibbly what? Fibbly Nibblies. I've never heard of those, but okay. Now I need to... Hold on. You're not just, like, pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You actually believe me? Of course. There's definitely something in here, so yeah. I guess it would be good to confront them, finally. They caused me so many problems as a kid. You've seen the Fibbly Nibblies since you were a kid? Yeah, and they used to get me in all sorts of trouble at school. I couldn't concentrate as much as the other kids because of them. And then I would yell at them, and obviously no one else could see them, so... Well, maybe this time we'll get it sorted once and for all, okay? Thanks. Now, I need to cast a circle, and once it's cast, neither of us can leave it until I take it down. Yeah, sure. You pour some salt into your hand. You notice bits of dirt in it. Hopefully, the salt is good enough. Earth, elements of trees, rocks, and flowers, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Air, element of thoughts and communication, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Fire, element of passion and creativity, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Water, element of the ebb and flow of life, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Alright, we should be good now to start talking. Go ahead and ask your first question. Why are you here? You take a deep breath, empty your mind, and wait for an answer from the fibbly nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. You take a few moments, but don't hear anything. Could Naisha be lying? No, the story about her childhood sounded too sincere. I'm drawing, but at least I had the stream to also raise the spirits. Hey, let's go! And you could definitely sense at least something's energy in here. You listen for a few moments when... I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking in a language I feel like I almost understand, but don't. Ugh, they're doing that again? They talk like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them? If you can talk to them, then why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's more going on here than Naisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out then. Any information, even slightly wrong, is good information, right? You think you hear them saying they want to help, they're bored, they like to watch you struggle. God damn. No! I feel like maybe they want to help. Acknowledge. Cortana out. Help. All they do is terrorize me. Maybe they think they're helping? I would love to know their definition of help. So far, all they've done is sabotage any semblance of my reputation in this village. Ugh, it doesn't matter what they want. What will make them go away? You feel like you just barely understand what they're saying. They might be crying. They said they'll leave when they want. Sacrificing your firstborn! Jesus! We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that one. Might be crying. For real? I mean, they could learn to behave. They could stay. I mean, if they could learn to behave, they could stay. And what does behave mean? Stay out of my way? Be quiet? Not eating paint? You're not getting much of this, conversation. You can sense the Fibbly Nibbly's presence, but you still can't completely understand them. Maybe you need to take another approach with Naisha and her little spirit friends. Fortuna, what am I supposed to do? You don't know. Become friends, ignore them, do it, sacrifice your first. No! No! Stop! No! No! Become friends? Maybe? Do you know how hard I've had to work to get people to take me seriously again? I had to get into a top art school, and then I had to be at the top of the top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. Again? You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm going to go home and work there. I've got too much to do to be dealing with this. Naisha turns to walk out of the circle. Naisha, wait! The circle! I need to take it! Before you can stop her, Naisha steps out of the circle. You both hear the sobbing of the Fibbly Nibblies. Fortuna! Suddenly, a tornado of art supplies starts flinging paint across the walls! Thunderclouds of glitter explode. It rains charcoal and pastels. Run! You both manage to escape the art studio in one piece, though you are a bit of a mess. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All of my art supplies are ruined now. I'm not getting the mural done for the festival. Naisha runs off towards home. You think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. Damn, I actually feel really bad for her. Holy shit. Devin! I kind of don't want to go in there. I won't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Fortuna. I thought you could use some company. Want to sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin puts their head on your shoulder. I'm sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half-knowledge of runes. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea. Oh my gosh, tea! Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? So impolite of me not to ask. That's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea as something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Let's explore the mountains. How about we chill on the beach? Let's look for weird things in the forest. How about we chill on the beach? Let's do the beach. And get out of this stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. You and Devin walk to the beach. I love the smell of the ocean. My town is on the coast too, so it reminds me of home. We chose the right one. We chose the right option. Do you miss home? A little. I look forward to bringing my family to Flora someday. I think they'd like it here. Want to take a seat on the rocks over there? Sure. You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. Can I ask you something again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. I'm just a genius shrug. I experiment. Honestly, yeah, I experiment. But you usually get them right, which means you do something with intent. It's a skill passed down to Von Teasels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, materials, etc. can help them. The more experienced a Von Teasel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question though. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There's so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm sort of similar to you. the more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different. And it's fun figuring out what people want. Usually. So usually composing music isn't this difficult for you. I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians could help. Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough, and there's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time, more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival? And you'll be listening too. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do. I just don't want you to stress out about me at all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Oh, I really like how he's describing the music here. Honestly. Thanks, Fortuna. Naisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are, she wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least, that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday. But beating myself up about it won't help anyone. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with the composing. Ooh, the sun again. The sun. Yeah, creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Alright, and I think that was everyone. Let me make sure. Yeah, everyone is grayed out. Nothing else to do. Let's go back home so I can look and see what materials I have. Because I know I need more. Yeah, it's because of Fortuna as well. Okay, so we got two. Actually, hold on. Oh wait, do I not have anything else? Oh my god, did I use up all my stuff? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, wait. Wait, did I actually? Let's go back to the village. Hold on. Oh my god. Yo, I used up all my shit. That's crazy. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to afford any of these, so I'm not even worried about that. Fuck that. Okay, we're stocked up. Okay, we can start the new day now. Oh my god. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, we're on Saturday, I believe, and tomorrow should be the full moon. Take some salad bites. Hold on, let me finish this bite. Drink some water. Alright. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. All our work is going to pay off. and then we're out of here. Yeah, we've connected too much with everybody. We're not leaving. We're not. Here, let me write some invitations real quick. You grab some paper and pen. Dear residents of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch Fortuna von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all of these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. I can't wait. It'll be on to bigger and better things. We'll finally be able to rest. Soon, it'll just be me and my experiments. Yeah, let's go, Luna! You're free! You're free! We'll finally be able to rest. Let's do that one. I know, just the tree I'll sleep under when I get home, or when we get home. I'm going to finish up around here. I'm even the village later tonight under the full moon. Oh, we don't have any requests? What's going on? Hold on. What do we... Oh, God. Okay. Well, let me at least get the thing from Ramsey. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Whoops. My bad. My bad. My bad. I was pressing too quick over there. There we go. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh. Not my screen glitching. Uh-oh. Didn't like that. Okay, I guess... Let me go out to the garden at least? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't have any potions to make. I've gotten into a routine. Okay. Get to the extraction point. Last one. I think I can grab these. No? Okay. No? Alright, that's fine. Okay. What about getting food first? Nah, no food. Just run home. I guess we go to the village? You arrive at the festival grounds. The full moon shines brightly in the clear sky. Look, everyone's here already. This is going to go off without a hitch. Oh god. This makes me so nervous. Time to get myself together. You walk over to everyone. Oh god, she's still sick. Oh, a ritual. How lovely. I should be baking. I'm tired. It is pretty late. The studio is still such a mess. Everything will be fine. Perfectly fine. Oh god, are the bodies gonna get switched? I feel like bodies are going to get switched. Oh shit. I truly feel like bodies are about to be switched. Oh fuck, dude. Ahem. See, Fortuna is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends. Alright, let's get this done. Welcome to the nah, greetings, friends. But Ram, I'm hungry. Get that achievement and then get to extraction. Aye, go get your food and then run home. That crunch of your salad sounds so good. Stop. And thank you for joining me. I will solve all your problems with the full moon ritual tonight. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. You take a deep breath. O full moon, with your bright shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, away to a successful festival completely unblocked. We've worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. You relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone feel better now? I feel full of... Oh, Jesus. You need to get home. Oh. Wait, maybe I'll just take more time. Maybe it'll just take more time to work? That's right. It might take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Naisha. No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Fortuna has been messing with us this entire time, just like she did with Coventpolitan. But I've been able to get my work done. Oh, Jesus. Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no, Naisha's going to tell. Your beloved Avon Elset from Coventpolitan is Fortuna von Teasel. Wait, what? Fortuna, is that true? That means all those rituals that backfired. No, And it's not just those rituals. It's all the magic she's done for us here too. Naisha, I fucking swear to God, I knew I hated you. I take back what I said about feeling bad for you. I fucking hate you. I really fucking hate you. I knew this was going to happen, too. With all of Fortuna's boasting about her magic, don't you think things would have only gotten weirder around here? Don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the lake party. You didn't mind being the center of attention, like, at all. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Naisha, let's calm down for a moment. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten Fortuna's relaxation spell? You wanted to go shopping. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was pretty angry, but we acted like brats. Okay, yes, but I've never seen Ruth like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. I talked to the Madelines. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. She said she was possessed by their spirit. They called me a fool. Fortuna helped me talk to spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog. Though I wanted a hot date. That's on you. But I do love my dog. You know what? I'm going home. I'm leaving. I'm going home. Since you're all fucking ungrateful, I'm going home. Psst, Ramsey. I think we should... No. We're not throwing Ramsey. We're not. Slowly sneak away. You try to tiptoe away, but before you can even take 3 steps. No. What? I'm just, stretching? You look at Ramsey. He looks at you. This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsey to let him know it's been good times. But you know when your gran hears about this, it's not just your training that'll come to an end. Did you really speak to the Madelines? Fuck, dude. Oh my god, we have to start back from square one and earn everyone's trust again. Oh my god. No, no. You try to hold it in, but... Oh god, it's literally all just explode. No, you didn't. It was me, Fortuna, and I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat those Madelines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel. Yeah? I'm Avon Elsa, and what I did wasn't right at all. I use Cosmopolitan to release my frustration with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions. And more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done. But I pushed it too far. Naisha. You're a bitch. Next. I've never talked to spirits, successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got sent here. Ruth. Yes, Fortuna? I slipped something extra into your spells. Don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but it seemed like you needed the extra push. Devin? Kind of same with you, except I used the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times call for desperate measures, so I thought. And Jonas? What? Well, you're just kind of easy to mess with, so... For real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough. So I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I just wanted everyone to think I was great. I just wanted to do my own thing. I can't resist trying new things. I just wanted to do my own thing. This means I tend to take shortcuts when helping others. Not the best way to help people or do magic. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here. But it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving or for proving yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family is right. Maybe I really am. That's enough. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm tearing up a little. That kind of got me. Yeah. Your magic did get out of hand, but how many of us asked for your magic, expecting it to solve our problems immediately? Exactly. All you motherfuckers were using me too. So. Or asked Fortuna to do even more than we originally asked. Everyone remained silent. Yeah, because you know you're all fucking guilty. Bitches. I don't say this to excuse Fortuna's actions. However, Fortuna is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work. Instead of facing our problems as a community, we just used magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. Yes, Ruth! Yes! It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so... Gran, that's great! Naisha, I should have said this ages ago, and I kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Not to ruin the mood, but who will be Mel, I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Wow. That means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Devin turns to Naisha. I don't want to perform at the festival. Oh, shit. I'd rather work together with local musicians. Bring the community in more, you know? Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Gran and Mel would be happy to help. I thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. Okay, yo, I'm dead ass like actually fighting back tears as I'm reading all of this. This is getting really emotional. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water. Oh my god. Okay. I was just so worried about the festival. You know that special talent you have for reaching into people's souls and tearing them out? Yeah. Well, your music can also reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mella's right. I'm too focused on the Madelines, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community. Since everyone's making big confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess, but I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easier for all of us. So, yeah. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to say? You look around to see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Flora just shifted? Did you plan for this? I'ma just stay silent. Don't worry, I know you didn't. But I think Margie, your gran, did. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You all make your way home. Yo, damn, that was good. Yo, that was really good. Oh. Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Do you think what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching methods have always been a little different. But it looks like we're sticking around to the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. Okay, so we actually got through the first day. Full moon success. That that actually kind of sort of worked. I love that. I love that. Alright, so yeah, we are, I didn't expect for us to go through like a full day. Interesting. Are you ready to end the day? Yeah, I guess. That's insane. I hope we didn't like mess up any vibes. Y'all are requesting spells? The fuck? I'm confused. Ooh. Celestine. This is one of my favorites. Such a nice shade of blue. Gran will like this one too. I'll have to show it to her when we see her again. For now though, we'll put it away for safekeeping. Alright, let's see what these letters are. Dear Fortuna, I think I'm ready to take the first step towards leaving Flora. But I won't lie, the idea of leaving makes me nervous. I wish there was some way to take Flora with me wherever I go. Are there incidents or anything that could help? Sincerely, Ruth. Ready to take the first step? Nervous? Take Flora with me wherever I go. Yeah. Bet. Okay. Hello, Fortuna. I am a sad grump who needs to be kinder to myself. I can't keep letting mean people get to me. Do you have a charm for that? Wow. Y'all are suddenly being like so open. I think that full moon ritual worked. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it worked. Okay. Kinder to myself. Oh, sad grump. Kinder to myself. Can't keep letting mean people get to me. Yeah. Fortuna, I think I figured it. Okay, so more typos. I think I figured out the music for the festival, but I still have to perform it. I think the piece is really good, but I just can't imagine myself playing with confidence. Maybe some incense to help me summon up the courage could help? Thank you. Alright, so figured out the music? Okay. Confidence? Well, we're gonna need confidence, yeah. Okay. Bet. Alright. Let's go out into the garden. I'm glad I didn't skip doing the pruning. Now I'm gonna be stocked up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Honestly, I don't even need to do the weeding anymore because I'm pretty sure I have nearly everything I need. That may have been a lie, but we'll see. We'll see. No? Okay. Okay, that's fine. I got plenty, so if I need more, I'll get more. Alright, let's make these. Ooh, my screen did it again. Did not like that. Okay, so let's go to our orders. We got 3 of everything, which is awesome. Ruth wants some incense of Flora. So we're doing that. Right? Yeah. Resin, sachet, bottle, and vial. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just want to make sure. Oh, right. So we need lavender. We need geranium. And we need, I believe that's Pluto, but honestly don't quote me on that. I don't remember what planetary symbol is what. I mean, I kind of remember now because Calendula, that one is the sun. Saw that twice, so. Alright, Ruth wants some incense of Flora. So we have plus, burgundy, and that planetary system. Cool. Memory incense. Okay. Next one. Charm. So we need that one. Jean needs a charm to be kinder to himself. Okay. So, more lavender. Hollyhock. And aluminium. Allium. There we go. I swear I'm hearing the bathroom door nearby. My husband's probably home. Release charm. Ooh, okay, okay. It's very pretty. And our last order. Damn, you want incense too? Jesus. Okay. Devin asked for some incense to help them find courage. Alright, so we need chamomile. We need yarrow. And we need geranium. Yeah, star, yellow, and geranium. Okay. Confidence incense. Alright. Let's hit the town. No, let's hit the town. Alright. Let's see how awkward this is gonna be. This game's art is so cute, right? I love it so much. I would love to get some art pieces by whoever designed this game. Like, I hope they take commissions. I'm not gonna lie, I hope whoever drew this game takes commissions, because I would love to get some artwork. On your way to the town square, you see Jonas and the dog running around together outside. Aww. Come here, boy. I love this so much. It looks like someone's finally got a bath. Oh, yes he did. And now he's a beautiful boy, aren't you? Oh my god. I knew you were home. I knew it. I thought I heard you out there, but I couldn't figure out if I actually heard you or not. Did you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, first 1 second.
Okay, so I did hear the door. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Green dog's home. Tired? Well, get some rest and I'll get dinner made. And then we can watch those cutscenes. I have the whole back set up.
Back into round 2. Maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I said, I still got those cakes.
Okay.
I also have the order for Saturday as well. So I wanted to get a lot of that done.
Okay.
Lift some weights.
Hmm?
Lift some weights.
Larissa says hi.
Hi.
Luna says hi.
Hey, Luna.
Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, he named him Caesar! Oh, God, I miss my dog. Oh my God, I used to have a major schnauzer who was salt and pepper. And he was my dad's dog, technically, but I love that mofo so much. His name was Caesar, and we had him until he was, what, 11, I think? I don't know, we had him for years, and then he passed away, unfortunately, a couple years ago. But, bro, I miss that dog so much. Have you given him a name yet? Oh, right. You forgot to give him a name? No, I just forgot to mention it. Fortuna, meet Caesar. Hi, Caesar. I miss you, buddy. He's settling in pretty well, I think. I'll take him down to the festival site later today and introduce him to everyone. You're going to come with me everywhere I go, right, buddy? Some of them sound like actual dog barks, and then it sounds like someone saying woof. Everywhere? Looks like you got a new friend. A new best friend. Some of my crew members also have dogs, so they've been helping me figure things out. Caesar's my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you made must have been pretty potent. I care about people and stuff, but I've never felt this way about something before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels so different. I can't speak to pets, but witches are pretty close to their familiars. Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right? Yep. Well, except when they say your spell is too powerful, they don't let you nap, they tell you not to eat strange fungus. That one. But to be honest, I did anyway, and maybe he was right. I didn't have much in terms of magical... Sorry, it didn't have much in terms of magical potency, but it certainly caused other rather potent problems. Ramsey didn't come near me for almost a week. I mean, sounds like Ramsey was just trying to help you. The other day, after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about why I yelled at my crew again. And I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head in my lap, and I calmed down. That's a good boy! That is a good boy! It reminded me that even though that one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. So if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself. Caesar, you're pretty powerful for just being a pet. Scratch Caesar behind his ears, pat Caesar's head behind the ears. Whoa, you giving Caesar pets? Maybe he's alright. You hear that, Caesar? The witch says you're alright. I knew you'd come around to him. Huh, you want to go for a walk? I suppose we could do that. Fortuna, do you want to come with us? Let me think. Sure. Great, let's go. We should definitely go on more walks together with Caesar. I think he's taken a liking to you. I guess I've taken a bit of a liking to you too, boy. This is so adorable. What the fuck, man? I love this. We should probably walk you home now. We still need to go to the festival ground and meet everyone. Yeah, that sounds good. Jonas and Caesar walk you home. Well, here we are. Good luck with the meeting today. Oh, good luck with meeting everyone today, Caesar. I'm sure he'll get along with the crew just fine. Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Huh, Venus? Jonas does seem to love Caesar. And it looks like he's working on being kinder to himself too. Alright then, that's another thing to note in the grimoire. Mel! Please let Mel be better. Please let Mel be better. You approach Mel's house and gently knock on the door. Come in! Oh god, she still has the fucking runny nose. You enter the home and see Mel curled up on the couch with some soup. What? You're actually- oh my god, the full moon worked. The full moon actually fucking worked. Not in the way we intended, but it worked. Because she's actually fucking sitting there resting. Oh my god. You notice she's surrounded by flowers and other foods too. Don't I look in a sad state? Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect, about making sure everyone else is having a good time. To be at my best, I need to rest. So, you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? What? No. Huh? Can people even be exciting? I think most people are boring. Not really. I mean, I did get to see what happens when magic goes wrong. That was an exciting experience. Though potentially not a good one, but I wouldn't call it boring. Why do you ask? Seems kind of out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. No. You're jealous of Jonas. Damn, Fortuna, you did not have to laugh in her face. Dog, Fortuna, come on now. I am. People are always laughing with him. More like at him. And he's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? Nah, I'm too old for that stuff now. But people just seem to like him. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets. And who gets angry over toilets? And who has to tell... And who gets angry over toilets? And who has to tell Jonas and his crew to hurry up? Everyone hates me. No. No one hates you, Mel. You retake a look around the room. You notice all the food, flowers, and get well cards. Bitch, don't nobody hate you. You literally... Oh my god. You're literally surrounded by love. Did Gene get all this stuff for you? No, but he made the soup I'm eating. Then where is it all from? Various people from the village, my co-workers at the town hall, etc. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. Fortuna, fix your face. Fortuna, please fix your face. I want to be showered in gifts. Sure seems like a lot of effort. Maybe it's all poisoned. No. I want to be showered in gifts. Whenever I got sick, my gran gave me a concoction of... I don't even know. All these things certainly seem nicer than that. Especially if they went out of their way to put all this together. So you're saying people like me? I think so. Maybe you're like my gran. She's always scolding me, but she's always teaching me too. And even though she's a little stodgy, I've never seen that word before. She has taught me a lot of neat spells. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'm completely honest. I'm trying to say that you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done. There wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? Mel falls silent and looks around the room. You're right. I'm surrounded by the village's love right now, aren't I? Yes. Good lord. Mel looks down at her bowl of soup. And Jean's love too. What did Jonas bring you? Mel's eyes dart around the room. Oh my god, that brat. His sister is sick from stress and he hasn't come to see me. Knowing Jonas, he probably didn't want to bother. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? Come in. Jonas walks in. Oh. Hey sis. Perfect timing. What are you doing here? Jean said you weren't feeling well. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good. It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, Fortuna. No, I think we might have overdone it. Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you need any help. Nope, everyone out. What? I just got here. I need to rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape by tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So, come on, get! Damn. Mel shoos you and Jonas out of the house. God damn. That's crazy. Well, I guess I'll head back to work. Jeez. Seems like she's on the mend anyhow. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. Knowing Mel, she'll be up and at 'em by tomorrow. I should get going though. Bye. Sounds like Mel struggles with finding balance. Sounds like Mel struggles with finding balance in her life. And realizing people do care about her wellness. Ooh. Venus? Maybe Mel should incorporate things attributed to Venus in her life. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Yo, we are blazing through this. Hold on. Jesus. You walk up to Ruth's home after the first... good lord. Redo. You walk up to Ruth's home. After the full moon ritual, you wonder which state she'll be in. You knock on the door. Fortuna, how good to see you. Are you here to deliver my spell? Yep. Oh no, memory. Where the fuck? Hold on. Memory incense. Okay, Jesus, that was scary. You hand the memory incense to Ruth. Yes, these should help. What are you trying to do? You know what I mentioned at the full moon ritual? You not being mayor and going traveling? Yes. So you intend to do that? Ruth, do it. Or you're not. No, I am, but as much as the idea of exploring the world excites me, I've never really left Flora, so the idea also terrifies me. I see. Just go for it. I feel that. I have a spell. No, we do not have a spell for that. Hate is such a strong word. A lack of connection can make a lonely person perceive it as rejection. Yeah. Why pressure yourself to go when you know you can be comfortable right here? Yes, I think that's precisely it. I am comfortable in Flora, even with my desire to leave. It's strange. I wish I could just take it with me wherever I go. Is that what the memory spell is for? Mm-hmm. Before I use these incense, I thought of taking a walk. Would you care to join me? Yes. A grand adventure with Ruth? Lead the way. Aww, that's adorable. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, you might be getting yourself a little too excited. You and Ruth head out on your walk around Flora. First, you come to the lake. I have many happy memories with my daughter and Naisha here. Both of them are so similar. They loved running and playing in the water and finding small little critters. I still listen to the crickets and the frogs when I come here. The sounds take me right back to their childhoods. I wish I could take this lake with me wherever I go. Ruth just might have given you an idea. Yes. You gave her the memory incense, which she can burn once she gets home, but what if you have another tool to help her keep her dearest memories close? Ruth? Yes, Fortuna? What if I told you I had a tool you could potentially use to take the lake with you? Is this some experimental magic? No, not at all. I've used it before, and it doesn't require magic at all. It might even improve your ability to use the memory incense. But it's not magic. Nope, it's more of a sensory tool to help you focus and remember details. Interesting. What does it entail? You're already an avid walker, so you might already be doing some of these things. The gist of it is being very mindful of your surroundings. When I find myself in a place I want to remember, I use my senses to create a sort of snapshot. You can do this by focusing on one sense at a time. Does that all make sense? You're right, it is something I've somewhat done on my walks before. I've never actively tried using my senses to create memories, but I think I'd be willing to try. Great, how about on this walk we do some practice then? That sounds like a good idea. Since we're already at the lake, let's try focusing on one of our senses here. Let's start with sound. So I focus on what I want to hear. So I focus on what I hear. Yep. I find closing my eyes tends to help with this. Okay. Ruth closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I can still hear the crickets and frogs, but I can also hear leaves and cattails swaying in the breeze. There's also the background noise of the festival grounds. This is a lot to take in. Yeah, it can be, but don't worry about trying to hold on to everything just yet. I find it usually takes a few sessions to complete a snapshot. That makes sense. I think I'd like to make our way to the forest next. Bro, this is... It feels like we're slowly saying goodbye to her. Oh my god. This game's gonna make me cry by the end of it. I hate this. You and Ruth walk to the forest. I always come here when I feel like hiding from the world. I used to be afraid of these woods. When I was a little girl, I played hide and seek at night here with friends. I lost my way while looking for a hiding place, and suddenly all the trees looked like monsters. Fortunately, my screams let my friends find me. That's awful. It was at the time, but then I became determined to know these woods. And now we're good friends. Ready to practice one of the senses? Sure. How about... let's do... smell. Yes, that sounds good. Ruth closes her eyes and inhales. I can smell the earthiness of the rotting wood and soil. It also smells so clear. It's not a smell of death, but life and renewal. That was very good. I think you're getting the hang of this. I'm already feeling this game will make me cry, and I'm not even the one playing it. See? See? This fucking game. Oh my god. Why did I pick this? I mean, all the games I'm gonna play are gonna end up hurting my feelings at some point, because that's what storytelling does. Thank you. I think this is a good exercise. It's also very relaxing, sort of like meditation. Yeah, it is. I think I know where I'd like to go next. It's to my secret spot. Whoa, I get to see Ruth's secret spot? Only if you know about it. Follow me. Ruth takes off on a brisk walk through the woods. You can hardly keep up. Oh shit, where are we going? You notice the elevation is rising. Now you know why Ruth is in such great shape. Holy shit. How much further? You'll see. You huff and puff your way up. Ruth seems fine. You come to a sudden clearing. We're here. Wow. It is very pretty. Oh, look! Look at the frame! Look at the framed picture! Oh my god! Oh, Ruth! God, I love her so much. After you catch your breath, you look out. You can see all of Flora from here and more. How far up did we just walk? Isn't it wonderful? This isn't my secret spot, if I'm completely honest. Our previous witch showed it to me. I want to try focusing on one of my senses up here. I think that's a great idea. How about you try sight? Yeah. Okay. Ruth takes a deep breath. Everything looks so tiny, yet you can tell it's so full of life. I can see the mountains, the beach, the village, and these landscapes are all so different, yet they all belong together in the valley. If you were to take one away, it'd somehow be incomplete. I wish I could stay here forever, but I know I can't. I know I have to leave, even though I'll be back. When I return from my travels, this is the first spot I'll visit. Ruth turns and looks at you. Thanks for coming up here with me, Fortuna. Of course. This has been the best workout I've had in a long time. Fortunately, going downhill is much easier. Come on, let's go. Good storytelling indeed often involves that, and I can't even lie and say I don't like when it happens. Yeah. You and Ruth make your way back down to the mountain and take her home. I think I'll have to practice that sensory technique more later. This might sound strange, considering I just asked you for a way to remember Flora, but I wish I had something to help me cleanse the space too. Like, as a final way of letting go and preparing myself to move on. Does that make sense? Of course. Kind of like taking what you want and then moving on. Yes, I think that's exactly it. Of course, I'm not asking for anything extra. These memory instants should really help. Well, I think it's back to festival preparations. I've been away too long already. I'll be on my way too then. Bye. Something to help you say goodbye and move on, but in a good way. Maybe a besom would help with that? They're for sweeping away energies to make space for new ones. I'm pretty sure I saw a small besom in Jamina's I could use. I wonder if that would be a good idea. See, that shit was expensive though, and they not paying me that much. I'm getting like $30 from each one, so yeah, no. I think we can get through one more before we call it for tonight. You walk up to Naisha's home and knock on the door. Fortuna, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened. Yeah. I'm all ears if you want. I appreciate it. Most people avoid the subject or write it off as in my head. But I guess you got to bear witness, so you know I didn't make a mess of things. How about going to our usual spot and talking about it? Sure, let's go. I also want to talk about you fucking calling me out publicly like that, bitch. You and Naisha walk to the beach. She seems distant and doesn't say a word the entire walk. You arrive at the beach and sit on a couple of rocks. So. First, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about feisty spirits, it's me. I know, it's just the only person who ever believed me was the village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me. What kind of spirits are they exactly? The last witch called them fibbly nibblies, but I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Spirits aren't exactly my forte. They got me into so much trouble as a kid. They'd pull on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They'd knock supplies off shelves. They'd even eat other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it. And that just made things worse. If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell? She tried, but Gran once again believed everything was fine. She thought I'd outgrow it. Clearly, I haven't. The witch left soon after that. It's a good thing I'm here then. Time to banish. Maybe we'll slip them a sleep spell. Let's curse them into oblivion. No. Time to banish. No. No. See, the problem is they're my friends. Girl, what? I'm so glad the music stopped. 'Cause what do you mean? Your friends? Yes. But they ruined your childhood. Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure. But they're the ones who introduced me to art. And we used to get along most of the time, just people don't understand them or me. Instead of listening to me, people would be like, just stop, which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. This is turning out to be a story time with Naisha, isn't it? You notice Naisha fidgeting a lot with her hands. She must be feeling nervous still. Here. Do you want a hug? Mm-hmm. You give Naisha a big hug. It looks like she's calmed down a little bit. This is hard to talk about, but here it goes. I'm home alone one day, and as usual, and I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird chattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look. except I don't see anything. But then I hear it again, but a little further off. So I follow it, but every time I think I've caught up, it's just a little further away. Girl, I know your black senses were telling you not to do that. I know they were. Eventually, the chattering leads me to the old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I hear the chattering again, except it's coming from inside this time. I pry a loose board off one of the windows and go inside. And that's when I see everything. Canvases, brushes, paint, charcoal, and more. It was like stumbling into Wonderland. Every time I think I found everything, their chattering led me to more supplies. Before I know it, it's night and I've created all this stuff. That's when I hear Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio. It ends up they've been looking for me. I hide, thinking I'm in trouble, but no, Gran is just happy I'm safe. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. The only tear I've ever seen from her. She then declares that the village will reopen the studio, and from then on, I spent most of my time there. And the Fibbly Nibblies? I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off of them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today. Wow. So no banishing? Now I want spirit friends. I want to meet them. That. I've never really introduced them to anyone before. They tend not to like anybody else, though. They get jealous easily. Do you think there's anything you could do to help me? Or rather, us? As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte. And you also want them to stick around. I have to think about it. I wonder if they're mad I left for school. Could be. Naisha stands up and takes a big breath. Well, that's my story then. Now you know all about the Fibbly Nibblies. Are you going to head back to the studio? Yeah, I think I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to after a big blow up. If there's anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going now. Thanks again for the chat. Sure, anytime. Ooh. Pluto? That is the planet of connection and boundaries, especially in relation to spirits and such. Not surprising considering Naisha's strained relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, incorporating something associated with Pluto could help Naisha. Time to write that in my grimoire. Bet. Alright, folks. This is where we are going to end the stream for tonight. Since we're about literally a minute away from 8 o'clock. Thank you all so much for coming to tonight's stream. Thank you all for the well wishes as well for everyone who reached out to me. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm excited to stream more Octopath tomorrow. I apologize for not streaming last week. I really I needed a mental break. Just tired. Just so tired. But it's okay. Everything is going to work out in the end. But thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you all show up for tomorrow so I can share the little surprise. I can't wait for you guys to see. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming in tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!